Now, come along with Callie and Cozy and get tangled up in Disney.
No choice. Here comes the smolder.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to episode 30-something. I think it's 38. It's either 37 or 38. Anyway.
Last
welcome.
was 37.
Okay, perfect. 38. We're going to have a trip report today. And now look, we're very well aware that some big things happen.
Yes, it's only
That did a whole repeat. D23 happened. There's a Dreamlight Valley update. We know. We'll get to it next week. More important things are here. Namely, Cozy just got back from Disney literally yesterday, and we gotta talk some real Disney park stuff.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited. We had success. Cozy tried foods.
He did.
We're gonna find out more about those foods. The rides happened. We've got some real rider swap conversations we get to have that were lifesavers.
Yes.
So this welcome to Trip Report Part 1. You'll get another trip report this time next year, maybe. We'll see.
Yeah. I'll go again.
Oh, I'm going.
And you're
I'm
going.
going next year. Okay, so you went to Disneyland in California.
I did.
Did you do 4 park days?
4 park days, yeah.
Did you do any other parks? I know you talked about it. Did you do anything else while y'all were there, or just the Disney?
We went to Universal, and then we didn't go in. It's like $150 a person.
Yeah, Universal is quite expensive.
And I was like, I don't think there's enough there for both of them for it to be worth it for a day.
Yeah.
For that much money.
That's always my debate with Universal. Aiden, I didn't really, because we were just looking at it for next year. Aiden's tall enough for quite a bit of stuff, but not like any of the big fun stuff. And I know that Universal Hollywood is very different from Universal Orlando, where I have 2 parks I get to mess around with in Universal Orlando. That includes some very kiddie areas as well as the like more movie side. I'm sorry you missed out on the Mario stuff, because that would have been really cool, but I don't blame you, because the park tickets are expensive, and then you have to pay for all the experiences once you get in there.
Yeah, like Mario would have been cool. And then that's kind of it. So I wanted
the one
to.
thing Universal Hollywood has going for it is Mario.
And it's like Harry Potter too, which I would have loved. So I think I'll probably take them like when they're older.
Yeah.
I think it'd be worth it when they're older. But we sat outside the gates and we were like, that is a lot of money for,
and
I don't even think.
you would only be able to stay for like, not the whole day, right? Because Hollywood Horror Nights are happening, right?
Yeah. So we just decided not to.
I don't blame you. Good call. So what, did you split it up? Did you do two days at one park, 2 days at another park, or did y'all hop back and forth all day?
No, we hop back and forth like all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on rides and wait times and that sort of thing.
That's the thing I'm so jealous of for Disneyland is park hoppers are more worth it because the parks are so close together there.
Oh yeah.
I sent Cozy a picture on Discord while we were talking about Disney this week. And I'm like, you have to look at the size comparison. And I scrolled out to make sure that the length, the distance matched. So I was looking at it on a 1 kilometer size scale. And the comparison between highlighting all of the Disney World land that I can easily look at and see on a map is Disney World. Because I think there's a little bit more that I probably didn't get in there that is Disney World. I just went off between roads and that I knew was Disney, and then comparing it to the size of Disneyland, which is a tiny little square.
It's crazy.
It is all like the size of Disneyland Park, like the entire space that is owned in Anaheim is like the size of Magic Kingdom Park, which is insane to me. So there's far more space between all the parks in Disney World. So I'm glad Park Hopper was worth it. We talked about it. What did you find out about what park to go into on what days?
Okay, so we were there. Yeah, we did 2 days at the parks and then 2 days not, and then 2 days back. Honestly, I would just cut the middle 2 days out next time.
Yeah, it
was a lot.
4 days.
I was tired. But we went on 2 days that Oogie Boogie Bash was in the nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to California Adventure first thing that day. And we were there like before rope drop, like 7:40, 7:45.
Yeah.
And it opens at 8. And it was like dead.
That's crazy.
Completely dead.
We talked about it though.
Yeah.
I'm glad our theory matched.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I would suggest going to California Adventure on the mornings of Oogie Boogie because, yeah, it was just like Briggs did Goofy Sky School twice in a row. And then he wanted to go again, but it broke down. So,
oh no.
But Little Mermaid, it was like just walk on. We could have done that probably 5 times.
Yeah.
There's just so much.
Is that the Omnimover one? Where you
Yeah.
sit in the shell? Okay.
Yeah. And then even Cars. There's 3 rides in Cars Land, and 2 of them took like 5 minutes to get on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah. Radiator Springs Racers is like the longest wait time in all of California Adventure. Oh, also Toy Story, Midway Mania. We just walk on.
Ooh.
It was awesome.
I love that. Oh man.
But it was
awesome.
actually crazy because our last day was Monday, the busiest day of all of the days we went. It was a zoo.
That's so weird.
Uh-huh. I thought
There
it was
wasn't
going to
anything
be
going on Monday.
No, I thought it was going to be the least busy day. But no, it was a zoo.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we barely did any rides that day because just the wait times were crazy and everything was also breaking down.
Yeah. Yeah.
So the combination of those.
That's
and
so
it
weird
was
because I
hot.
totally would have expected Monday to be, if not the least, because you went, what'd you do? Wednesday, Thursday in the park?
Yeah. And then
And then-
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. So like I probably would have expected Sunday to be the busiest day.
Mm-hmm.
And Wednesday and Thursday definitely to be the least busy. But that's really weird that Monday was. I wonder if there's something weird going on. Maybe the schools were out in Cali or something that day.
It was the
Like a
busiest
teacher
day.
work day.
Yeah. Out of all of them.
Insane. What was your favorite ride?
So I normally would have said Radiator Springs Racers because I love that one. But I tried what's it called? Rise of the Resistance.
Yeah.
Star Wars. That is phenomenal. It's like
I want to go on it.
I
so
went with
bad.
Briggs and he didn't like it. He was crying like silently. He wasn't like bawling, but he was just scared and just tears were rolling down his face. So I was trying to make him
Aw.
feel better. Because it's a whole experience. It's not just like a ride. It's like a whole thing. It's long too, like 15, 20 minutes.
Your queue to a pre-show to like a boarding to the actual ride, and then you get off the ride. So like it's literally the whole thing.
Yep. And like you get in a ship and then you're just nicely driving. Then the bad guys come and dock you. And then the same door opens, but now you're inside. And I'm like, how the heck did this just happen? I was
turns.
outside and then I'm inside.
It's a turning room. It spins.
Yeah. It's crazy.
I just learned that this weekend, by the way. There was a TikTok. It was like, have you ever wondered how Rise of the Resistance works? I'm like, no.
But now I
yeah,
have.
so you go in a room. There's 3 rooms. You go in a door. It turns and like another door opens, and then like it continues to spin.
Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, that whole thing and like the cast members inside are like
They go
super in
hard.
character.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
gotta be. Can you imagine how much fun that is for somebody to be like, hey, your new job's Rise of the Resistance. Get ready to be mean to everybody. That's like
Yeah.
the ideal job because you can just be a prick to the people who are annoying, and it's your job description.
yeah, so the first order, I think it's the first order, right? The stormtroopers. Yeah, so like the lady was just, I was keeping Briggs kind of by me so that he didn't freak out. But yeah, she was just rude.
I love
And
it.
Mark went on after. We'll talk about rider swap, but we did that. And usually Briggs can then go on again, but he didn't want to. So Mark just went by himself. And he was like, I expected it, but he was so sassy to the people.
Oh,
like
not shocked.
talking back
Mark
to
was
them.
sassy? No way.
So he didn't get to go in till the last. He's like, you're last now. And yeah, so he was like super sassy to the
That's so fun.
people. But yeah, that ride it's incredible. It's so good.
Good. I'm very excited for it. It's one of the ones I haven't been able to go on yet.
Yeah, I would 10 out of 10 recommend. We did Lightning Lane. We paid for it.
Yeah, you
But
did.
honestly, for me, it was worth it. Like
That's
I
one
would
of those
have.
rides where a lightning lane feels worth it.
Yeah, well, the wait was 120 minutes. It was 2 hours when we got there, and it had been broken down for half the day. So I was like,
so who even knew if that wait time was real?
Please don't be broken down. Please don't be broken down when it's my time to go on.
Can confirm there was a lot of texting that day, y'all.
Yeah, I was like, Callie, it's not open and it's noon. Yeah, I was freaking out.
What was Mark's favorite ride?
Yeah, he would say that one too.
Rise? Okay,
Yeah,
what was
but then-
Briggs' favorite?
Which one?
Briggs?
His favorite?
Yeah.
Big Thunder Mountain.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
He loved it.
Even sitting, because you guys were in like the back.
Yeah.
Even sitting in the back, he loved it?
Yep.
Good.
He loved the whole thing, but I had to like hold him. Like my arm was a seatbelt because he just kept slipping like under the bar. So we'd have to hold him up.
That's so fun.
But yeah, but Mark's was probably Rise of the Resistance, but his second was he took Briggs on Guardians of the Galaxy.
Ooh.
Briggs didn't like that one. He came out like, I am never doing that again.
Did he say why he didn't like it? Like, because I know that that's a pretty intense, like, I wouldn't say it's a scary ride as far as like the imagery goes, but I heard it's very intense, and then they make it even more intense both at night and then on Halloween.
Yeah, I think for him it was the
pickup and the
drop.
Okay.
And him not knowing when it was coming.
Yeah.
And it was such a big drop that it like really rose his stomach into his throat kind of thing. So but he didn't cry like on that one. He just came out and was like, I am never doing that again.
So he went full on Mark.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, he loved Big Thunder Mountain. He went on it 6 times.
Huh? I love that. Oh, that's so fun. I'm glad you guys were able to get on it that many times.
We lightning laned it every time.
That's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I'm so excited. So Tower of Terror, which is Guardians, is the reskinned tower basically. Is like one of my favorite rides in the park. And we're talking about taking him next year, and I'm nervous because I'm like, I don't know what he's gonna go on. So we went to like a mini local amusement park around here this weekend, and they have a roller coaster inside, and he wants nothing to do with it. He's like, it goes in a circle, and the seat that you're in kind of spins a little bit. He's like, no, I don't even want to watch it. I don't want to go on it. And I'm like, we're not gonna force you, but okay. So then we go out to mini golf, and they have one of the drop things where it picks you up and it drops you a little bit, picks you up, drops you, picks you up, drops you, and like it spins as it's doing it. So it feels like a mini Tower of Terror. And when we were done mini golfing, he goes, I want to go on that. And I was like, you do? He goes, yeah, I want to go on it. And like we hadn't said anything about it. So he went on it with Trey, loved it, asked to go on it with me, loved it, wanted to go on it again. And I was like, okay, I'm hyped.
Yes.
Tower of Terror next year. It's going down.
Let's
Literally,
go.
we're gonna be going down. So it's so much fun to see like what they come out and what they really, really like. And then especially like if they're was Briggs nervous to get on anything?
Buzz Lightyear? Literally the first 2
Like
times.
the shooty Buzz Lightyear?
Yes.
Really?
Literally the first 2 times he was like tearing up in line.
Oh, what?
And then towards the end, he like, that's all he wanted to do was go on that ride. I don't know. I think it was dark and really
Just didn't know what was
loud.
the loud thing gets people a lot.
He's always had problems with like loud noises.
I bet you
So-
Guardians was a very similar thing with being loud too, because that is a loud ride.
Yeah, I think probably. So, but then he loved it after. But yeah, I mean, he was nervous to get on Rise of the Resistance, but he really liked Smuggler's Run.
Ooh.
He loved that one.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, yeah, he'll like this one too. But yeah, no. Mm-mm.
The whole experience. I bet you he'll like it when he's older.
Oh, 100%. It was just like too real.
Yeah.
I think for him.
Oh, man.
He likes crazy rides. It's like he doesn't like experiences. Just like put me on a roller coaster.
Kids like, put me on Tron Light Cycle. It's
Yeah.
fine.
A Big Thunder Mountain. He loved
I
it.
love that. Oh my God.
It's
And
great.
so I mean, obviously he's not tall enough yet for Incredicoaster. Is he getting close to being, what is the ride height on that? Is it 52? 48?
I don't
42?
remember. We were going to do Indiana Jones.
Yeah. That's 48, right?
It's 46 and he's 45. His hair was
Ah.
touching the thing,
Yeah.
but we still couldn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, they take those heights seriously.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I mean, which is good. They're safety things. It's there for a reason, but
Incredicoaster.
Incredicoaster's got to be 48 or
48.
50 then. Okay.
Yeah.
That
So
makes
he
sense.
could do most of the rides.
He could probably do that next year if
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
He'll probably. I bet if he liked Big Thunder Mountain, I think he'll love Incredicoaster.
Yeah, he loved it.
Very good. Did y'all do Soarin'?
We didn't.
No.
No.
Oh, that's a must do for me.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Yeah.
Mark loves it. But he liked when it was
so
soaring
good.
over California because like the smells of the orange trees and things.
D23 spoiler, it's coming back for a
Yep.
brief amount of time.
It is.
Maybe forever. Please be forever.
Yeah. So he liked that one. But no, we didn't get a chance to do that one.
Trying to think what else. What else is you guys did Toy Story. Fireworks shows. Y'all stay for any fireworks shows?
We did. One night we decided to stay. So it was like a Halloween projection show. And on the weekends there's fireworks. So we waited till a weekend because we wanted to see the fireworks rather than just projections. But we got there and like 15 minutes before it started, they're like, due to unforeseen circumstances, there will not be pyrotechnics. So it was just projections.
No.
I mean, it's cool. They're Halloween songs. I didn't super love it. But
Still bitter over it not being Wondrous Journeys.
yeah.
They
Very.
don't know when they're bringing that back, by the way. They announced last week.
They what?
They don't know if they're bringing it back.
Why?
I think Disney really likes to shoot themselves in the foot on fireworks shows because they
Seriously.
keep taking away the ones that it's the same thing with Epcot. They keep taking away the ones that people really like, and they were like, "We're doing a new and improved one," and like nobody likes it.
Like Disneyland Forever was some of the best fireworks that I've ever seen, and they were there for
Can
less than a
confirm.
year, right?
Yeah.
And
it
then
wasn't
this
there
one
for very long.
hasn't even been here a year, and it's probably my second favorite, but I haven't seen it in real life. And they're taking it away too. That's so dumb.
Yeah, I've got to find the tweet that was. They said that I think that they were pushing it past, like pushing the return date to past January 2024. And then there was a follow-up tweet that was like they are unsure if they are actually bringing it back.
Oh, that's so stupid. That's so dumb.
Yeah. Can
Come
they at
on.
least please just give us the music?
Yeah. I just wanna-
Okay. Well, this will make you happy. Wondrous Journeys fireworks will not return in early 2024. Disneyland Forever rumored to be coming back.
Very good one. Then
That's
maybe,
the one that you sent me and I really liked on the firework one, right?
Yeah. Then maybe they'll bring back Paint the Night Parade as well.
That is that's a highly requested one from everybody that I see. That's like when I'm scrolling Disney Twitter, I see that probably the most.
Yeah. And that was was usually with the Disneyland Forever fireworks. They played at the same time. So possible? Let's hope.
Yep. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. That sucks you guys didn't get the fireworks though. Ooh. Did you do
Yeah, we heard them at our hotel the other night.
Y'all didn't stay on property, right? You stayed off property.
So we were off, yeah.
Is it close enough to walk, or did y'all have to like take
Oh, yeah.
transportation?
It was like 5-minute walk. It's like right
Oh,
across
good.
the street.
Nice.
Yep.
Cool.
Super nice.
That's the other perk of Disneyland. You can stay off property and walk to Disneyland.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were like we could
cannot do
see the Ferris wheel. Like the
Oh, nice.
from our hotel.
The horror show on a wheel.
Yeah. I would never go on. We didn't go on that.
No.
I could see the back of Space Mountain.
Ooh.
So we were pretty close.
Nice. All right, let's talk rider swap. So how did that whole system work? What did y'all do?
It's so good. So we used it when we got lightning lanes. We never stood in line, and I would never go to Disney without a lightning lane.
Yeah.
Like without the ability to do that. So like say for example, we did a lightning lane for Big Thunder Mountain. And like on the Wednesday and Thursday, we could get lightning lanes like 10 minutes from now, you can get on.
Yeah.
It was super awesome. Monday it wasn't. It was like hours ahead. So we would go up to the lightning lane scanner thing.
Mhm.
And you scan all the lightning lanes. So you had to have one for everybody.
Mhm.
And then you'd tell a cast member, I need a rider swap. And so what they do is they would take a picture or scan 2 of your park tickets.
Mhm.
So the person who will be going on after, and then the person who's going to go with them. They scan both your tickets, and then they would issue you a rider swap on your app.
Oh.
So then me and Briggs would go on the ride, and we come off, and then Briggs and Mark would go, and they'd scan the rider swap
Nice.
codes, just like a lightning lane.
Yeah.
So
you
they
both
could
went
just
through the lightning lane section because
Yeah.
you had lightning lanes.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, it was super smooth. And then we'd switch off, and I would stay with Jed, and he'd go on with Briggs.
I love that for the kids too, because it gives them the opportunity to go on something twice.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That was super awesome. And he went on twice every ride except Rise of the Resistance.
Except Rise.
Yeah. And I didn't want to do Guardians, so they just went on
you
that.
weren't going to rider swap Guardians because there's no way you're getting on it.
Nope. He was brave. I was not.
I cannot. Okay. Knowing that he didn't want to ride it again, I can only imagine both of you going on it the first time together. And like you're freaking out because of how much you hate that ride. And then he's freaking out because he just doesn't like it.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been a good situation.
Oh man. All right. Food. So let's talk the 2 things that we set up first. So we had from Lucky Fortune Cookery, we had picked out the pork wonton nachos. And then from the tavern, Troubadour Tavern, I think it was, we had picked out the Asante Sana Sambusa. So how were those? How was your eating experience?
It was good.
Yeah.
The sambusa I didn't have to wait for. We went kind of like an hour before it closed.
Nice.
And it was good. Like it was flaky and the inside was good. It had a little kick to it, which was yummy. And they gave you the sauce.
It's a pastry stuffed with like a vegetable curry with the sauce on the side, right?
Yeah, potatoes and vegetables and a sauce on the side.
Nice.
Yeah, the sauce was good. It was sweet, but then had like a kick at the end.
Mm-hmm.
It was very tasty.
I think it was like a habanero sauce or something.
I don't know, but it was good. But I loved the pork wonton nachos.
I was so happy when you said you loved those. I was like, great. I cannot wait to hear this. I cannot wait to hear about it.
They're so good. And the aioli was probably like the aioli that they put on it. It was probably my favorite part because it was so tasty. It was really, really good.
I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, you sent me the pictures of everything you had from the Lucky Fortune Cookery, and I was like, watering at the mouth.
Yeah, so we got the pork wonton nachos, and then we also got teriyaki chicken, which was very good too. And
I guess that was the one thing on their menu I wouldn't have touched.
yeah, it was good.
That's good.
And then we got the pot stickers, which Mark ate because he loves those. And then the Baymax.
Did you try a pot sticker?
I didn't.
Why?
I didn't want one.
Do you not like pot stickers? Or
No. My stomach was so bad while we were there too. So
Yeah.
I was like trying to be safe.
Okay, but see, now I'm curious. What do you not like about pot stickers?
I don't know.
Because for me, it feels like a meat pierogi. Like that's what like a pot sticker to me feels just like a meat pierogi.
Yeah, I probably would have liked it. I just didn't try it. Mark
Okay.
was like, but the macaroon.
Oh, it looks
how do you
so
pronounce
good.
it?
I don't. There's a macaron and a macaroon, and the
Are they-
difference is one has one O and the other one has two O's, and I can never remember which one is the two cookies with the feet with something in between, and then like the one soft cookie.
It was only 1-0 on the menu.
Yeah,
So-
it's probably macaron.
Yeah,
Because I think the two O's would be the macaroon, but yeah, I don't. I
Anyways.
don't know.
that was delicious. It was filled with, like chocolate. So I think it's Nutella and like hazelnut bits in it too.
Yeah,
Oh, it was so tasty.
it looked fantastic.
Yeah. But the lineup for that, I would definitely, if you're going to the, what's it called? Lucky Fortune Cookery.
Yep.
Do, what's it
Order
called?
ahead.
Yeah. Order ahead because I was in line for probably an hour.
But it sounds like the food was worth it.
Oh, it was very
That's probably
good.
why that line's that long, honestly.
Yeah, it was very good. But yeah, I would definitely mobile order it.
Good. Yay. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Good.
Oh.
What else did y'all eat while you were all there?
So what did we eat? We ate pizza there. Like we went to the Pizza Planet.
Yeah.
Place because Jed wasn't eating great, but he loved pizza. So if I could find pizza, we got him pizza. So
Yeah.
we went there. We ate off the park as well because it was just less expensive.
Yeah, the park food can get up there.
Mm-hmm. Where else did we eat in the park? I don't think. Oh, Mark had a burrito from that Mexican place.
The Mexican place. Was it the birria burrito? No, because that was from Lucky Fortune.
Nope. It's a
Which
restaurant
Mexican place?
that's kind of by the Golden Horseshoe
So it was in Magic Kingdom?
in
Or
Disneyland.
yeah, sorry.
And yeah, he had the
Rancho del Zucalo?
yes, that's the one.
Okay, let's see.
And
Let's
he
pull
had
open and
some kind of a burrito from there, which he said was delicious.
so the burrito Sonora, it looks like, with either chicken or beef.
Yep.
With beans, rice, and cheese, and
Yep.
topped with guajillo sauce with Mexican rice and beans. Yeah, that sounds fire.
Yeah, he said it was really, really good.
Good.
And I had a beignet.
You ate
Which
a beignet.
Actually, those are really well priced. It's like you get a 3-pack or a 6-pack.
Yeah.
For like $9 or something was a 6. So we got 6. But oh my good gracious, those are tasty. I want to learn how to make my own.
They're not hard.
No?
Beignets are very easy to make.
Do you have a
It's
recipe?
basically just a fried dough. I mean, it's literally a beignet is a fried dough. It's a fried donut. It's just
Yeah.
a different batter from a donut.
Yeah, it was really good. So I would like to make my own. So if you have a recipe, let me know.
I do. I have the Disney recipe. Actually, I'll send it to you. I have a Mickey beignet recipe in one of my Disney cookbooks.
Oh, maybe I'll try and make it tomorrow. Because yeah, it was really, I enjoyed it.
It's like, I think it's flour, yeast, probably some baking powder, salt. Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's
Cool.
a dough.
Yeah, it was good. And lots of popcorn.
And Mark got his pretzels.
Yeah, finally got his cream cheese filled pretzels. I think he
Mm.
probably had like 3 or 4.
I don't blame them.
Mm-hmm.
I would have bought 2 on the spot. One
Yeah.
for now, one for later.
Yeah, I had some. It was very tasty.
I love those.
Yeah, and so we were in the park. Where were we? I think we were downtown Disney, and this couple was there, and they or maybe we were in Disneyland. I don't remember. Anyways, this couple had these coupons, for popcorn, or there's like so many things you could get, like a Mickey bar or a Mickey ice cream sandwich or a whatever fountain drink.
Yeah. Looked like
for free.
your standard Disney snack fare.
Yeah. And they're like, we're leaving today and we're not going to be able to use these. So here, they have 6 coupons.
That's so awesome.
So that was really cool because then we didn't have to buy popcorn for like the rest of the time that we were there.
Yeah. Just keep getting those.
And ice cream bars. We got the premium, the Mickey shaped ice cream bars.
Yes.
Jed loved that. It was
I
a mess.
bet. Those are awesome.
Yeah, so that was really awesome.
Cool. So what was your favorite thing that you ate that isn't popcorn?
Honestly, probably the wonton, the pork wonton
Yeah?
nachos. Yeah.
Yay!
It was delicious.
Would you have ordered that on your own?
No.
Would you have tried it if Mark had bought it on his own?
Maybe because they actually look really tasty.
Okay.
But I don't know. I would not have ordered it by myself.
We're expanding palettes. Let's go.
Yay!
That's always one of my big rules when we go to something like that, is to try one thing that we haven't tried before.
Right.
And typically try to do something that we wouldn't usually get on our own. Because that's a great way to figure out, oh, hey, I really like this. For me, it's a big thing because my taste buds change so much post-pregnancy. Like there's things that I love today that I hated 6 years ago,
Right.
wouldn't have touched.
Mm-hmm.
But now I can't get enough of them. So I'm always like, oh, try new things. Makes me happy.
It was very tasty. And I honestly don't know if I even had chicken strips the whole time we were there.
What?
I don't think oh no. Oh, actually. So at Flo's V8 Cafe.
Yeah.
In Carsland, they have a seasonal thing right now called spicy steak fries, I believe.
Okay.
I did have chicken. That was the first thing I had that day. It's like steak fries, and then on top there's chicken strips, but they're
So loaded buffalo chicken fries.
Which one?
Loaded buffalo chicken fries.
No, it was because it was
it's the spicy chicken and fries with the mango habanero sauce.
Yes. So it was a mango habanero. So the sauce was delicious. You eat it and it's like, oh, it's sweet. And then all of a sudden it's like fire in your mouth.
The habanero hits you, man.
And I was like, oh my gosh, this is delicious, but I need a drink. And my mouth is on fire, so you had to wait a bit. And then I had to dip it in ranch too, because it was so just the kick at the end. But those were really, really good.
It's probably the buffalo chicken tenders we talked about that you wanted to try because the one Disneyland influencer has them all the time.
Yeah.
It's probably the same thing. Like it's probably like the standard chicken with just not a buffalo sauce with the mango habanero sauce on it, but
yeah, I couldn't find the buffalo ones that we talked about before, because she said that they were at a certain place, the Garden Grill something, but I went and it was all like Mexican food there. So then we went to Flo's and they had the buffalo, but it was only for the Oogie Boogie Bash, so I had to get the spicy ones. But it was very tasty. So the spicy, what are they called? Spicy steak fries?
Spicy chicken and fries.
Yeah, the spicy chicken and fries from Flo's V8 Cafe. I believe it's seasonal. Super good, but only if you like spicy. Because the mango's nice and sweet, and then it just kicks you right in the end, the habanero.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mango habanero is such a toss-up for me because, like Buffalo Wild Wings, they have a mango habanero sauce. It's one of my favorites. And that one is a slow burn, and then all of a sudden it hits you.
Mhm.
Like I can get through 5 or 6 of their wings, and then my mouth's on fire.
Yeah.
The mango habanero wings from Wingstop, I don't find spicy at all.
Right.
And so mango habanero sauce is always a toss for me to be like, it's either going to be spicy or it's not. We'll see.
That one
So I'm
is.
glad that one was good.
Yeah, it's delicious. Would recommend. But yeah, it's drizzled, like ranch is drizzled on top too.
Yeah.
But get the ranch to dip it in too, just to like calm it down a little. Mark had those. We got two.
I
It
got
was
to
so
put that
good.
on the dinner for next week now. That sounds too good.
It was so good.
Yeah, that sounds fire.
Mm,
Okay,
literally
so we
fire.
we talked rides, we talked food. What did you do the 2 days you guys weren't at Disney?
So one day we drove to Universal and then
That's right.
decided not to go.
What did you do then?
So then we drove to Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
And they had this. Briggs loves, like when we went to San Diego, we went on boats and like boat tours and stuff. So they have this big Army or Navy ship, USS Iowa there. And we just took a tour of that. And that lasted like 2 hours of just going through this ship. And he loved it. So we did that one day and then drove around. And then the next day, what did we do? Oh, we did medieval times. So we went downtown Disney, did some shopping. And then we went to medieval times.
I love medieval. I haven't been to medieval times since I was like maybe 8 or 9.
Oh, it was so good. The last time we went was our honeymoon 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And so being there with the kids was super fun because it was like the same place we went to.
Yeah.
And yeah, they loved it. Like Briggs loved the cheering. He doesn't like that our night, because we were the blue team or whatever.
Of course you were.
He didn't like that the knights died. Our knight died.
Oh.
So he had like a little meltdown about that. But I was like, it's fake. He's fine. And Jed didn't like the cheering at first, but then he got into it.
'Cause it was loud.
But yeah, it was super good. Briggs just liked that he could eat with his hands because they don't give you like cutlery.
Yeah,
You just
there's
have
no
to-
cutlery.
You have to sip the soup out of the bowl. And he doesn't like soup, but he was drinking this tomato soup because he could like drink it out of the bowl. So we
Honestly,
did that.
That might be the what seals the deal for me, because our child hates using utensils, and it's just a perfect excuse to let him go crazy. As soon as you sent me those pictures, I was immediately Googling like where our closest one was and what the cost was, because I was like, that'd be a blast.
Yeah, it was so fun. So they do like a tomato soup with garlic bread. And then they give you like a whole chicken thing. Like a chicken, like half a chicken.
Yes, they give you a half chicken.
They give you like half a chicken. And you got to eat it and take it off the bones and everything with your hands.
They give you a whole chicken thing.
Yeah. Like half a chicken.
Stop.
And
Have
then
you ordered half a chicken before?
no.
They-
And I just ordered chicken strips. Like, what do you want from me?
We used to serve it at the place where I worked at Disney. That was one of the things we gave you, like half a rack of ribs or half a chicken. So, like,
Delicious. Yeah, I gave you half a chicken.
Yeah.
And you ate the half the chicken, and they gave you potatoes and corn with that, like a potato, like half a potato. You just eat it with your hands. And then the corn on the cob. It's good.
I love it.
Yeah. And then
Did
we
you guys
went
get
to
dessert?
we went to a beach after that. So they could see the ocean, and Jed would have just run right into there if we let him. So had to hold him back.
The water calls him. We're just
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
call
he
him
is-
Moana now.
He is the male Moana. Yeah.
Maybe we'll just call him Maui.
Yeah.
Jed Maui.
He doesn't have the hair for it, but it's fine.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's fine. That's
Yeah.
so fun. I'm glad
It's
you had
awesome.
a good time. Is Briggs already asking when you guys get to go back?
Yeah, well, we're talking next time he wants Mimi to come, my mom.
Oh, yeah.
So
I was shocked she didn't come this time.
I know. I was like, come on, Mom. But yeah, so the plan is
Mommy.
next time she's going to come.
Good. That'll be fun.
Yeah. it was great. Would recommend.
Did it alleviate your Disney need for a little bit at least? Or did it just make it worse?
No, I'm good for a while. It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it would have been easier if like my mom came, so then we would have had like
extra hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it was we each had one child at least. And it was a lot of work. So we are exhausted.
I can only imagine how sweaty poor Mark was with the Jed carrier, like all the pictures I saw. And then I think it was one of the ones you sent me, Jed's face is all red. And I'm like, man, I know he's got to be hot in that too. Like, that's so rough.
Yeah, he got burnt pretty good the first day.
Oh.
Because it was cloudy until like 2, and then it got really sunny and we forgot sunscreen. So then we had to go to Walmart that night to get sunscreen because his little face was burned in his ears. But it turned into a nice tan. So
good. Oh, lucky him. I was gonna say, as a your resident ghost, I have learned cloudy days are actually more dangerous than sunny days.
Yeah.
And need the sunscreen more. And like we walk out of the house and I'm like, here, Aiden, sunscreen. I just slam it across his face. He tans though. I just burn.
Yeah, that's nice. Briggs doesn't burn. He just tans like me. But Jed will burn like his dad. And then
it turns into a tan?
Turns into a tan.
That must be nice.
Yeah. He's so fair though. So
I mean, look, as long as he gets a tan, it'll eventually be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what that feels like. The one time I got a tan, I had to get like, it was like a 2nd-degree sunburn and I was sick from it. And then it turned into a tan on my stomach and it was great.
So you don't tan at all?
No, I don't.
That's crazy.
No, the color that I am right now, which is extremely white and red in the face, is the color that I will be in the middle of summer, middle of winter. It's this. I have a little bit of color on my legs. Yeah, no.
But it's because my dad's really dark, so.
Yeah, that is a hard. I don't.
Oh no.
Yeah. No, I just turned really, really bright red. Somebody would be like, "Hey, Callie, you're sunburned already." I'm like, "No. It's just red from the heat."
This is just my normal. Shut up.
Post-pregnancy rosacea. Sorry, just gotta live with it. It's fine. It's fine. No, and that sucks too because like forgetting the sunscreen, and then you got to go buy some, and then you're like buying after sun too, and it's so expensive, especially because in an area like Anaheim, they know you're buying it because you're at freaking Disney, and so it's a markup on that regardless of where you get it from, and it's a mess.
Yeah, so that wasn't great, but it was fine the other days. Like one of the days, it was just cloudy all day.
Those are the best, man.
It wasn't warm. Well, the boys were in shorts and a t-shirt, and I had a Spirit jersey on. I bought a new one.
Woo!
It's just Mark wanted to buy matching ones. So we had just black and white. It's black with white writing.
So I got to ask. The matching outfits.
Yeah.
Your idea or Mark's idea?
Mine.
Because if Mark wanted to buy matching Spirit jerseys.
So the day that Mark and I just had matching shirts, that was his idea.
Yeah.
But the rest of them was mine.
Nice.
And he was like, yeah, okay. So he kind of goes along with it. It's not like he's like, ugh, I don't want to match. He's totally cool with it.
Y'all were cute.
Yeah, it was great.
The matching 11s really sold it for me, man. You sent me that picture and I was like, aw, your shirts, your shorts, and your 11s.
All matching.
Head to toe, man.
I wasn't going to bring mine, but Mark, that was actually Mark. I didn't have mine packed. And he's like, well,
you get to blame Mark for how badly your feet hurt.
Yeah. He's like, well, where are your 11s? Like, we can all match. I'm like, okay, sure.
Just remember next time now. You're like, no.
They didn't hurt that bad that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, our feet were pretty done by the end of the whole thing.
I'm sure the boys were fine. Did you have a stroller that fit both? Or did Jed walk the entire, or sorry, not Jed, did Briggs walk the entire time?
Briggs walked a lot of it.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. But we've just had the one stroller. And so when Jed got sick of the stroller, he'd go in the carrier. And then Briggs would usually go in the stroller just to rest his feet.
Nice.
But he was pretty good at just walking.
That's good. I
He's a
learned
trooper.
it was one of those things that like I knew going into it. If you've got kids, like little kids, like always have a stroller. And I remember the guy I dated in high school, his family was real big Disney, and he had like a 7-year-old little sister. And I went with them on a Disney trip, and they brought a stroller for her. And I remember looking at him being like, "Why does your 7-year-old sister need a stroller?" And he goes, "You realize how much walking it is? Like, I don't want to listen to her complain when she gets tired. So like, we just have a stroller and she can ride in it." Oh my God, truer words have never been spoken. We went with Trey's best friend and his 2 kids who were like, I don't know, like 6 and 8 at the time, maybe. And he's like, "No, I don't need a stroller. It'll be fine." Nah, we got in the parks and rented a stroller because
Yeah.
after day 1, it was so they were like, "No, they needed something to sit down in because it was just too much walking for them." So like, good on Briggs for it. I can't imagine. I'm not touching one without a stroller for him because like Aiden would flip. We get out of the car. We walk 10 steps in the mall. "I'm tired. Can you carry me?" I can't imagine Disney. Oh
Oh
man.
gosh. Yeah, no, he was a trooper. He did a lot of walking. But yeah, he got tired, so
Good.
we'd put him in the stroller and
Yeah.
push him around.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. I'm tired.
I bet.
I need a vacation from my vacation.
Oh man. All right. Well, thank you for sharing. Trip reports are so much fun. So that's a bless. I hope you guys had fun listening in on the trip report. I promise next week we will have the D23 updates. There's a lot of really interesting and controversial things that have come out of D23, namely the fact that Disney does not want to commit to changes. If you go back and you listen to that, it was never an instance of this is coming unless it was immediately available. It was always, we are considering, we are looking into, they will not commit to park changes, but the entire thing was about park changes. So we have that to talk about. We obviously have the big Disney Dreamlight Valley update to talk about with Beauty and the Beast coming in. Different things to check out there. So that will be what we talk about on our next podcast. I can't talk.
Excellent.
Excellent. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. If there's anything that y'all want to hear us talk about, drop us a note. Other than that, we hope you guys have the best day ever. Bye.
Bye.